Hello everybody, welcome to 80 Voice, and today we're just going to be doing now this is a brand new segment which I call the What If. What if CyberConnect2 actually decided to make an MMORPG based on .hack GU? We've all known the .hack series. We love the .hack series. I mean, come on, that is like one of my favorite RPGs of all time when it comes to the PS2 era, and now they're bringing it back to PS4 in the next 4 days, which is awesome. But what I'm mainly focusing here is the so many things that could come out of that entire series that for some reason CyberConnect or the main people who created it never thought about doing. I mean, they've attempted it, but they didn't fully acknowledge it, and it was only available in Japan, which is an MMORPG. Now, come on. We've seen this game. This game has a lot of potential of becoming an MMORPG or anything else along those lines. They can do it. I mean, look, Japan, they have Phantasy Star Universe 2, and we don't. Sorry, I died a little inside when I thought about that because I really want to play Phantasy Star Universe 2, the MMORPG. Anyway, so this game has a lot of potential. There's a lot of things they could do from it. They have the PKers, which are the player killers, obviously. The people that just like keep attacking players constantly and getting their money and items. There's a PvE segment where they go around, fight monsters, level grind, all that jazz. And then they have the arena. They have several different types of spaces that they can travel to in those little ports. They have the randomly generated areas for you to level grind. Literally, this thing is like pouring MMORPG everywhere. Like, it's ridiculous. The last time they actually did try to attempt to make an MMORPG, but it was only for the PS2, and you could only get it in Japan and using the very retarded PlayStation Online thing before it was finally tuned into the PSN, which is you have to buy this little expansion cartridge, which is like a big, huge block. You stick it to the back of the PS2, and then you had to connect the internet to it. And it was so stupid and ridiculous. And this thing was supposed to be for the Final Fantasy online game, which like before it became Final Fantasy 14 that everybody loves to play today. That thing was $100 and some odd. Then you had to pay another $100 and some odd to get the account going. Like, who wants to do that crap? So this game, I believe, I have several ideas of this thing. I have basically wanted to spread it out to them. I wish I could, but for some reason they haven't worked on anything since .hack Links, and that was not bad. I like that game. I love all the .hack series. There's no problem with that. I'm saying except for the fighting game. The fighting game I don't understand at all. I'm like, when did you guys just turn to an MMORPG, JRPG type of thing, and you just did like a 360 and went to a fighting game? Oh boy, let's play Haseo. He's broken. That's it. No, that's not the point here. We're talking about a game that has the potential of being an MMORPG global to everybody in the world, if possible. They have many servers. They have guilds. They have everybody fighting monsters, big monsters. You could even make it where, so once you reach level 50 or something, you get to create your own avatar. There is so many things out of that thing that's ridiculous. Okay, there's avatar battles. You get to fight Ida. I mean, I'm pretty sure the thing's not completely dead. So I'm pretty sure there are fragments of her laying around, or someone decided to bring her back. There's it back. Sorry, it's not her. It's just the name just makes it sound like it. I mean, we've all seen what happens at the end of .hack GU. If you haven't, please skip this segment because you don't want to spoil it for yourself, because since the game's coming back out on November 3rd, I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I'm just gonna leave that out. I don't want to hear anybody going, man, you ruined it for me. Whatever. But this game has its huge, massive potential of being an amazing MMORPG with its items, random generation sets, and several players that can get weapons that actually are like chainsaw weapons. There's a chainsaw, broadsword, a scythe, gun daggers. I mean, come on. I mean, now you got the new Haseo with his brand new form, which is If you've seen the trailer, you should have seen it by now. It's like a freaking sword and shield, or he gets to now like dual blades. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for that, but that's all I'm gonna go over. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the link in the description where the trailer is, which I'm pretty sure you can find it yourself. Anyway, this game I've had thought of over the years since the last one, which was the .hack Worlds. That's what it was called. I will put the link down there, what it was or what it could have been. It was supposed to be an MMORPG for the PS2, but it was only available in Japan, sadly. Because, I mean, if they would have brought it over here to the US, you know how many people would have bought that by now and said, let me play some .hack today, okay? But they didn't do it. So now the project was left in the dust or in the bargaining bin where no one else can find it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find it on eBay or something, but those servers are probably dead. Unless you're going to be like Fantasy Star, where they actually have servers still alive. But that's from other people who decide to keep the game alive, which I'm glad they did that. I mean, the game deserves to stay alive for those that love the game, and I do. But .hack, that game was screaming, hey, make me into an MMORPG. Why haven't you done that yet? Why haven't you just taken the assorted characters, make a couple new classes, some transformations, some actual gear level ups, which actually show, if you see Haseo and all the other characters, they all get their whole form upgrades, or at level 10 your clothes change into something better, as you see in other MMORPGs. But as you see, this game, it became so immersive. Like, the lore to that game is massive, okay? You could read the books, okay? You can watch the animes. I wouldn't recommend .hack Sign because that was something else, okay? I can't even finish my sentence. That show was, it took you a minute to figure out what the heck you were supposed to understand. Same thing with, I'm not saying Twilight Brigade, okay? That was just a whole thing of, let's show a cutesy anime of Kite and his, like, still ridiculously broken bracelet. But other than that, we all love the series. The series was amazing for the PS2. It should be brought back into this day and age of next-gen consoles. Can you imagine a .hack on the PS4? Can you imagine, like, them probably bringing it over to the Switch if they wanted to? Because they can, but there's many choices. I think they should bring .hack back and have a new one called .hack Worlds or something like that, where there's like a whole entire MMORPG system, probably with 26 servers or more. I don't know, there could be thousands because there are still a huge majority of fans of the .hack series that I'm pretty sure wish that thing would come back alive. So CyberConnect, if you are listening to this or watching the video here, think about it. You guys have the assets. You still have the characters. You have everything there. Now you just need to expand it, make a Kickstarter. If Kenji Inafune can make Mighty Number 9, which was not the best decision of his lifetime, which I really wish he would have thought more about that game, but if he can make $3 million, like over $3 million to make Mighty Number 9, I am pretty freaking sure if you put .hack up there in Kickstarter or Indiegogo, you will have your goal set in a matter of less than 2 days, or maybe even less than a week. Done. If you spread it around enough or you announce it to people, you would probably have people going, I would like to have the $1,000 perk, please. I would like to have early access. I would like to have alpha access. I don't give a damn. It's alpha access. Why would I not want that? I'll be stupid. This game should definitely, this series should be made into an MMORPG. It deserves to have its limelight into the MMORPG world of today. If it's available for PC, like Destiny 2. Destiny 2 was normally just a console thing, but now it is made onto the PC, and it's better than the console series. Now, I know .hack is amazing on the console, but imagine it on the PC, console, and who knows, maybe the mobile market if you wanted to. but there is a wide open area of how you can expand this game into something amazing for the US or everybody in the global, or who knows who that can have this game. I mean, look, I know I'm still a little bit depressed at the fact that Phantasy Star Online 2 is not coming to the West, which, come on guys, you have no idea how many of Phantasy Star people love that game. Now, why would you deny it to people over here? We could have had so much, like, so many servers, it's ridiculous. So now I'm saying .hack needs to become an MMORPG, like, soon. Maybe next year, maybe 2 years later, but it has the power to make a great MMORPG for the world of today. Futuristic as that game is, those are my thoughts. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Tell me what you think of my idea. Tell me, do you think that .hack should come back as an MMORPG or something where it at least shows that it's still living in the gaming community? Keep being awesome. Keep playing awesome video games.